When I was younger, I didn't care for nature too much. I spent my days in my room and didn't care to go outside at all. But then something changed and I became a complete nature freak. Being in nature makes me feel alive. It makes me enjoy life more and makes me think of how beautiful this world actually is. And so I slowly started bringing the nature to my home so I can have at least a little piece of happiness here as well. Now I have around 30 plants, and considering that I still live with my parents, so all of them are just in one tiny room, it's kind of a lot. It's been a few years since I got my first plant, and it was this beautiful dragon tree plant that I got from my mom. I think I was in my senior year of high school. It was just this small when I got it, and yeah, that is me when I was 18. I wish I had better pictures. But it's really growing beautifully, and it's also incredibly easy to take care of. Right next to it, I keep this Majestic magic star plant. I think I got it like a year ago, and it was already pretty big back then, but it grew with this beautiful new leaves, so I'm very happy about that. It's also kind of easy to take care of. I just water it whenever the soil is dry and it's doing great. My next green friend lives on this cute little table which was originally my bedside table, but I moved my bed so now it's just a plant table, I guess. But this beauty here is called Jade Plant and I got it from my mom. I don't even know when. Moving on to this side of the room, and this is where most of my plants live. So the first one here is another variety of dragon tree. Its leaves are much wider and it looks just a bit different in general, but it's also easy to take care of, so I would definitely say that any type of dragon tree is a good plant for a beginner. Although one of my dragon trees already died, but in my defense it was when I was gone for a month, so I think it was just the absence of my love that killed him. Still miss you, bro. Next we have my coffee plant that I got like 3 or 4 years ago, and it was super tiny back then. It's growing beautifully and these tiny soft green leaves are just beautiful. I'm a proud mom. Then we have one of my newer friends. I only got it like a few weeks ago, and it's Red Peperomia. It's super cute and the color of the leaves is just beautiful. I'm not quite sure how to properly take care of it yet, but I hope we'll figure it out together. Right next to it is probably my tiniest plant, and I also got this one like a few days ago, and it's a tiny watermelon peperomia, and I'm super excited for it to grow because it's already so beautiful. Then we have a beautiful prayer plant here, and this one is just like super beautiful. Like, can we just talk about how gorgeous she is? It's also still very young. I got it like a few weeks ago, and this makes me think about how many plants I actually got during quarantine. And I think the answer is 6, so that's that. Another tiny plant here that is honestly one of my favorites, because like, look at the leaves, okay? And it is a tiny nerve plant. It's still a baby, but I hope it will grow well. And next to it we have another tiny friend that's called Creeping Fig, I believe, and it's also super cute and I just love it. Right behind it is my Jade Plant that I got maybe like 2 years ago, and this beauty is actually a succulent, so it really likes dry soil, therefore it's very easy to take care of. Just water it a little every once in a while and you'll be fine. And the last plant on my dresser is this Aloe Vera plant. I got it maybe like 3 years ago, and I actually propagated this one, so I'll show you its baby in a minute as well. So yeah, this was my dresser collection, and we can move on to my bookcase that is also a lovely home for a few green friends. Starting with the ones on top, we have a Mistletoe Cactus, which is one of my newest babies. Then there is this plant, and it's called a Cuban Oregano, I believe. I don't really know, but it has a strong and wonderful scent, like you just have to love it. Next to it is my Beetle Peperomia. I've had it for maybe like 2 or 3 years. And the last one here is my Aloe plant, which is not doing great actually. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but it's not growing very well, so I hope we'll be able to fix it somehow. And then on my shelves I have this cute little cactus that I don't really know the exact name of, and the baby aloe I mentioned. Above it there's this Majestic cushion bush that just looks like Christmas to me. I don't know. And then moving on to my window, there is this tiny succulent, and it's a wonderful one, but it's been getting these brown edges recently and I don't know why, so if you have any advice on how I could fix it, I will be very thankful. And then I'm just trying to grow some avocados here. This one already has some tiny roots. The other two are not doing anything really so far, but I'm trying to be patient and loving with them. On top of this shelf we have 2 more plants, and this cute parlor palm that I got like a year ago from my mom, and it's been growing beautifully. And then this Philodendron that is actually a really old guy. My mom just moved it from the living room to my room for some reason, so I consider it mine, but it's not growing very well, so I don't know what the problem is. So once again, if you have any tips that might help, it will be really great. Then on my shelf I have my cute little Marima Balls that I got from my best friend like 3 years ago or something. They're the cutest little guys and they really do not need anything, just some fresh water every 2 weeks or so. And then on my table there are these ivy vines that I just put in water to grow new roots. It's my last attempt to keep ivy alive because it looks like I'm just not good with it. It keeps dying or getting spider mites and I just don't know anymore. There are some tiny roots growing already though, so I'm kind of excited to see how it'll go. And then I have my Jasmine plant that doesn't really look that great, but I'm glad that it's still alive, to be honest, because it was almost dead and then it started growing again, so good job little guy. And then my Kalanchoe plant that I actually got from my girlfriend last year, so I'm very happy it's doing well and I'll cherish it forever. Also, look how tiny it was when I got it. It already bloomed like twice, so I'm excited to see the little white flowers again, hopefully sometime soon. And the last plant that's in my room is this dumb cane plant that I've had for a few years now, and it's also doing great, growing kind of crazy to be honest, but I'm happy about it. So yeah, that's all the plants that are in my room, but I also have some lovely herbs on my window. I have some melissa and mint here, lavender, cucumber that I really need to put in a bigger pot because like it's getting big. Then we have this beautiful sage, and in the last bigger pot I have this tiny basil, parsley and oregano. And last but not least, I'm growing tiny cherry tomatoes on our balcony. I'm super excited about them. And I was also trying to grow rucola and cilantro from seeds as well, but they just keep dying for some reason. I don't know why, but I would really love to grow them. I actually have some more seeds, so if there's any garden expert here that could help, please let me know. And that is my whole plant collection. I hope you guys enjoy this little tour. I really do enjoy taking care of plants a lot, and some of my friends say that I'm a little bit crazy, but I'm actually just a socially anxious lesbian in a long distance relationship, so these green guys here are literally all I have, so that's that. So thank you everyone so much for watching. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'll be forever thankful. Thanks again and see you in the next video. Bye.